I went from moving my gym into my garage to 2 years later generating $100,000 months in a tiny 1,200 square foot gym in the middle of the pandemic. And the craziest part, we did this without running any paid ads. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you the 7 organic client getting strategies that transformed our gym and is working right now in 2025 for our partners that are generating $30,000 to $50,000 months consistently. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on gym consulting and tested every single marketing strategy imaginable, but these 7 methods are what actually works. And I'll break down each one step by step so you can implement it into your gym immediately. And by the way, if you're not doing the last one, you're not going to be able to level up. Now, the very first thing that we have to talk about is your offer on your website. The reason why is because you need to have something that can help people convert who come to your website. Whether this is a referral or a Google search, those are going to be the hottest clients that come in. So you have to have a good offer. And the reality is that most gyms in your area are running a free consultation. They're running a free class. And when people are looking around, they're just comparing each gym to what they have. And if every single gym is similar in terms of reviews, and like every gym looks like has a cool community, which is probably accurate, they're going to be just judging you based off your offer. And if you have the juiciest offer in your area, it's going to prompt them to give you their information because they're going to want a free week. They're going to want a free week and a t-shirt and a shaker bottle. They're going to want all that stuff. So you have to give that to them. And I know that a lot of people say like, oh, I'm giving away too much right off the beginning. They're not even going to be committed. You need that person to give you their information and you have to exchange something for it. It's as simple as that. So the very first thing that you need to do is compare all of your other competitors in your area. Typically in most areas, you're going to have 3, maybe up to 5 gyms who you're actively competing against. So let's say if you're running group classes, maybe there's a CrossFit gym nearby, there's a cardio kickboxing gym nearby, and maybe like NF45 or something. You need to look at what these gyms are giving for their offer. You need to analyze your competitors. This is just basic business practices. Now, let's say this very first gym has a free consult, and then this gym over here has a free class, and maybe this gym over here has a free 3-day pass. So what you need to do is you need to level up them. Look at all of your competitors and then offer more. Whether this is going to be, something like a 7-day trial, right? Or maybe even a 14-day trial. Imagine that. Imagine if you're offering a 14-day trial and your competitors are offering a free class. When people are Google searching and they're landing on one website, then the next one, and the next one, they're obviously going to take your offer. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an example. So our gym is the highest reviewed gym in the entire city. Okay, it's the highest reviewed studio in the entire city. Of course, there's like some gyms that have thousands of reviews, not as high as ours. Maybe they're getting like 4.5 and we have 5 stars, right? But out of all the studios, we have the highest reviews. And so right away, when people search personal trainer near me, gym near me, we are going to pop up number 1, or at least in the top 3, depending on where they are, right? And then so right away, the first thing they're going to be comparing us on is going to be the reviews. They're going to see that, okay, this one has 350 reviews, this one has 130, and that one has 50. Okay, well, I'm first going to go check out the 330 star review, right? That's what's going to happen first. People are just judging a book by its cover, and that's the reality. And then from there, there's going to be some people who are going to do a little bit more research, right? They're going to read your reviews and they're going to go on your Instagram and your website and all of that. And if they land on your website, and let's say the person that has the 350 star reviews is giving a free consultation, but the person who has 100 reviews or 50 reviews is giving away a free week, you bet that they're going to be giving their information for that person, especially if they don't see anything wrong, right? So that's just the competitive atmosphere that you have to be a part of. So you have to offer more, you have to be better than them. And if you can't compete with just looking good on the outside with your marketing and everything, you have to give a really, really, really good offer. But I'm going to add this little hack for you as well. Never, ever give away your free 7-day trial or 14-day trial without someone signing something or giving their credit card information. And the way that you're going to phrase this is, well, first of all, we do this at our gym. We've been doing it for years, and 80 to 90% of people never say anything at all, right? They're just like, oh, okay, I'm starting a free trial. I'm going to give my credit card. You sign them up on a big package, okay? You're going to sign them up on a 6-month, a 12-month, a 3-month, whatever it is, right? And then you tell them, hey, I'm going to give you your first week for free, right? You're going to start off for free. No payments are going to come out. As soon as the free week is up, then we're going to start the payments. If everything goes well, let your payments ride. If not, just contact us and let us know that you don't want to continue. And this is your opportunity, your 7 to 14 days that you're giving away for free to wow them. And I'm telling you, our conversion is like over 80% of these people who sign up for the 7-day trial actually end up coming and then staying, right? So this is called a Netflix close. And it's what Netflix does. They say, we'll give you 30 days, just give us your credit card information. And the reality is like that, this is what most people are doing online. Like people are already used to doing this. They sign up for something, they give their credit card information, they get the trial. So there's like some sort of promise, like I'm going to stick around, right? And then from there, they decide whether or not they're going to want to continue. So this is nothing new. Nobody ever bats an eye. And this combats the biggest problem that gyms have when people come in for their free class and they're like, yeah, I'll think about it. And then they go home and then they're sore. And then they're thinking like, is this for me? And all of that, right? That can be completely avoided if you give them a free week so they can experience at least a couple classes, maybe even like a full week of classes. They see the energy, they see the vibe, they maybe have an opportunity to make a few connections with people, and then boom, now they're sold. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're ranking really high on your Google My Business listing. This is often overlooked by a lot of people. They don't realize just how important it is, but there are tons of people in your local area who are looking for a solution to their problems. They are actively searching for group fitness near me, personal trainer near me, gym near me. And if you pop up on the top 3 results, they are far more likely to want to work with you. Because if they see that you're popping up on the top 3 results, they just assume that Google found the best place for them. If you end up being like multiple scrolls down, they're not going to want to work with you. And it's because people look at it like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the reality, right? If it takes forever to find you, it means that you're not doing a good job. And that's just true. In order for you to rank really high, you just have to make sure that your Google My Business listing is dialed in. And I have an example over here that I found a gym in Toronto. So this gym here called Studio Fitness, it looks like they crush. They have 128 5-star reviews, 15 plus years in business. I'm sure they're doing a great job. But the thing is though, I'm sure they can work on their Google My Business listing. Now, one of the very first things that you can do to rank higher is just make sure that your description here is SEO friendly for your keyword. So what you need to do is copy your current description if you have one, and then paste it into ChatGPT and then write, I want to rank higher for personal trainer Toronto. Please mention that twice in the description on my Google My Business listing. And then boom, here's an updated version of your description with the phrase personal trainer Toronto included twice. A Toronto-based independent owned blah, 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 right? So it keeps going and it mentions personal trainer Toronto. And then I think it also mentions it somewhere again as well inside. This will help you rank way more, especially if you're trying to rank for personal trainer in Toronto. These are keywords. People are actively searching for those things, right? And then you're just putting it into your description because you want to rank high for that. It's simple like that, right? All the other gyms in the area, they might not be personal training specific gyms, but you are. So you just want to make sure you're differentiating that for Google to pick you when somebody's searching personal trainer near me. Now, the other thing that you can do for SEO is make sure that when you're getting reviews that people are mentioning personal trainer in Toronto or whatever keyword you're trying to rank for. So when you're asking somebody for a review, just ask them to mention that. It ends up being something like, they are the best personal trainers in Toronto, right? And then when Google it sees that, right, that people are mentioning that, and then therefore you'll rank higher. And that's just how Google works. This isn't a black hat strategy or something. You're just simply asking your client to just mention that inside the review, and it will help you rank, right? So you'll see here that there's keywords: working out, atmosphere, team, trainers. So trainers, this is the one that's helping them rank higher for when somebody searches personal trainer Toronto. Now, the next thing that you can do is just make sure that your pictures are constantly updated, your pictures and videos, because by the way, you can post videos just like how they did right here into your Google My Business listing. So you can post testimonial videos, interviews with your clients. You can post videos of trainer working out with a client, like how I'm assuming this video is right here. Yeah, so she's watching over. But the thing is though, this was actually posted by one of their clients. It wasn't even posted by them. But you can see here, this picture here was posted 3 years ago. They have some other ones that are posted like 8 months ago. But ideally, you should be updating your pictures somewhere around like once a month, okay? And I know that might seem crazy, right? Because like, how do I get a professional photographer to come in once a month? It's not a professional photographer. This can be just pictures that you take inside your gym or your trainers take inside your gym that you're just posting, right? Let's say, for example, for Christmas, you've decorated, you put up your tree and stuff, post that. Whatever you were going to post on your social media, just post it into your Google My Business listing, because people want to see pictures. But not only that, Google wants to see that you are active on the Google My Business listing, right? So they're doing a great job here. Like, for example, when they're responding to every single review, you have to do that. The reason why is because you want to show that you are active on your Google My Business listing. It's the exact same thing with Instagram, right? If you're not posting frequently enough, you will never end up popping up high on somebody's feed, right? Like you always see your like most watched stuff popping up high, right? If you're not posting often enough, you're never going to end up there. So it's the exact same thing with Google My Business. They look at your profile as dead if you're not posting often enough. So those are the 3 tips that I'm going to give you to help you rank higher, but there's many more, like making sure that all of your services are fully up to date, that making sure that all of your phone numbers and websites and all of the stuff that you offer is up to date and your website also matches it. But the one thing that I wanted to show you is because I visited this website earlier. If you go on the website, you can see here, it's private training studio downtown Toronto, which will help with SEO, right? But it says book your free consult now. It's hilarious because I didn't do any research. I literally just clicked like personal trainer Toronto, or I searched like gym Toronto. That's what I searched. And I just found these guys. And it's funny because it's like book your free consultation. And when you click it, it like opens up like wellness living, which like you have to like create an account. It's super confusing. Now imagine if they just had something that was like a free 7-day trial and it was name, email, phone number. Imagine how much better that would be. So if you like this video, there's even more lessons in our school community called the Gym Growth Academy. Sign up for free. It's absolutely free for the first 100 members. As soon as it hits 100 members, it's going to be $97 per month. So for now, it's totally for free. Highly recommend you sign up and we'll see you inside. Now, one more quick tip for you. If you're under 100 5-star reviews, you have to get there as fast as possible. Start working on that right now to make sure that you're ranking higher. So one quick tip, if you are under 100 5-star reviews, make sure that you get there as fast as possible. Start asking your clients immediately to get you up there. Because if you are under that, you're just not going to be able to rank high enough and you're not going to be able to be competitive with anybody else in your area. Nowadays, gyms have realized this, and a lot of gyms, especially in bigger cities, are like well over 500 5-star reviews. Some of them even have thousands of 5-star reviews. So you get completely eliminated from the market right away just by not being able to have enough reviews. So start asking your clients immediately for those, get 5 stars. And here's the other thing, make sure that you're getting a minimum of 4.8 stars, that you're maintaining minimum 4.8 stars. As soon as it drops down below 4.7, you have to ask for more reviews from your clients to get it back up. And just avoid the 1 star as best as you can. Like, I know that this is like generally impossible, right? You're gonna get 1 stars. If you're getting reviews that say something like, this gym is a scam, the owner is so greedy, the contracts are so intense, like that's gonna put off a lot of people. And the thing is, as soon as somebody writes something like that, it's in there most likely forever. It's going to be really hard for you to remove that. You'd have to contact them, you'd have to offer them stuff, maybe a full refund for them to remove it. And now every single person who ever goes on your page and sorts by lowest is going to be immediately turned off. So just make sure that you're responsible and you're a good gym owner. Like, just don't be a bad gym owner, okay? Now, the next thing that won't get you more leads organically, but it will get more booked calls from the leads who didn't book calls right at the beginning. The leads, there's going to always be about like at least 50% of people who don't end up booking a call as soon as they come in as a lead on your website. They just had cold feet on the last second or whatever it is, right? Having some sort of campaign that targets all of these people to come back into your gym is going to help so much. So this is called an inactive lead campaign. And it's just basically an email that you're sending out every 7 to 14 days that can run for a year or 2 years or longer. And basically, it's really easy to set up on your Go High Level account. So most people are using Go High Level, whatever service you use for your emails. But basically what ends up happening is set it up so that it waits 7 days and it sends an email. Wait 7 days and it sends an email. It just keeps going, wait 7 days, send an email. And it's just going to give pure value. So for example, the one that we have here is inactive email 1, and it's called Why I Banned Shoes from My Gym. So at our gym, we actually do no shoes in our facility. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just more functional being connected to the ground while you're exercising. It also keeps the place really clean, and it's awesome. The members actually love it. The people tell us all the time like how their feet feel so much better and how they just love it. They just can't go to a regular gym and work out with shoes anymore. Now, it's just basically a little story about why I banned shoes from the gym, and it's from me specifically. And yeah, it's just like a little short story, and at the bottom it just says claim 7-day free trial. I'm not asking them to do anything or anything. It's just giving them a cool little story. That's it. It's pure value. Okay, or like something interesting. So when you look at the statistics, you can see here that 47.97% of people, so almost 50% of people end up opening up this email, right? And where industry average for us is like somewhere around like 15%, maybe 20%. And you can see here on the next email that it still maintains 40%, right? And the next email is still high. It's 34.73%. So as you go down, it's obviously going to get lower and lower and lower over time, but there's going to be some emails that are just really awesome, and people are going to be opening it like 70%, right? So make sure that when you're designing an inactive lead campaign, that it's customized to your gym. A lot of people, they end up joining some sort of gym agency and they just have like whatever template that they have, and it ends up saying like, dear so-and-so, drink 1 liter of water per day. And it's super lame, and the open rates are like extremely low and nobody ever cares, right? With us, the open rates are really high and the conversion on them is really high as well. So on this one, it has a 0% click, but just remember that not every email has something for them to even click, right? A lot of the emails just have pure value, just telling them like how to set up their protein, maybe sending one of our YouTube videos to them or something. And this just works so well because people will get like 20 weeks in and then they come in, they finally click the link and they come in and they're like, yeah, you know what? I've just been putting it off and I really want to come in. Now we get probably about like 2 to 5 sales every single month just from this alone. So it's well worth it. Now, the one thing that can help you stand out so much more than all of your competitors is just simply having before and after pictures. So in our area, in our media area, right, there are 0 gyms with before and after pictures. I'm not kidding. Not even a single gym has before and after pictures on their website or even on their social media. Now, obviously, when people are looking for a gym, they want to see results. So when they see ours and we have literally like dozens to hundreds of before and after pictures, we are clearly the gym that they want to work with. Now, the reason why most gyms don't end up doing before and after pictures is because they simply just don't have a system for it. And you might feel the same way as well. So I'm going to be talking specifically about the system that you can implement so you can start collecting before and after pictures, post them on your website and on your social media so that you can get more clients. Basically, all this does is just beef up what you're currently doing. So with most gyms, the first thing that you're going to be doing when somebody signs up is going to be some sort of orientation, like a consultation process or an assessment. And in this very first session that they get, what you do is you take a before picture. And so when you're doing the sale, after they've signed up, what you say is, by the way, after you get on the InBody and after we do all your measurements and everything, what we're gonna be doing is taking a before picture. I just want you to wear whatever you're comfortable wearing, but as revealing as possible. So a lot of our clients, they wear either like a bikini or shorts and a sports bra. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. Just wear something you're comfortable in, and then we're gonna take a before picture. And by the way, we're only gonna ever use the before picture with and after pictures with your permission. And they go like, okay, sure. Literally 90% of people are going to be cool with it, and then 10% of people are going to be like, hey, I'd rather not. And that's cool. They don't have to take it. So the way that we do this is inside our consultation room, we have a cheap camera, and I'll show it to you right now. This is the exact camera that we have. It's $145. And the reason why I bought this extremely cheap camera is because it doesn't have to be pretty. It can just be a basic camera. And I do want all of them to be stored in one place. Like I don't want them to be on every single trainer's phones or something, right? So we just leave this camera inside the consultation room, and this is our before and after picture camera. And this is like a 4K camera. Like it's good. It's not like it's bad. It's just good enough for before and after pictures. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be an iPhone 16. It doesn't have to be a DSLR. Just a basic crappy camera that can load your pictures. So we hold that in the consultation room, and we just basically have our trainers just take a picture of their client for a before picture. And so we take a picture of our client from the front, the side, and the back. And then we store that in there. And then the next time when the client loses like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds or whatever, we take another one. And so then in our meetings, we talk about which clients they've taken pictures of who've seen good results. And then from there, we look back on the SD card and then we put it in Canva and we just create the before and after pictures. The other way that you can do this is it's not going to be as good because you're not taking the pictures yourself. So it's going to be really hard for you to just make sure that your clients are doing it, is doing it through Trainerize. Right? So if you have a Trainerize already, it tells them to take the before and after pictures. You can simply just get your clients to do that and remind them to do that. But the thing is with before and after pictures that your clients take themselves, like it works really well if you're a bodybuilder and you like really care about how you look. Like regular people, like they're just not going to do it. It's just reality. And then from there, what you have to do is just remember to actually post them. So I'm going to show you our Canva. So this is a Canva that we created for one of our partners. And you can see here that we just added text at the top, text at the bottom, and then also the before and after picture in the middle. This obviously isn't a real picture. Like I had to obviously remove any pictures that were of their clients for this video. But yeah, so that's what we did. And this is what we post on their story. So what I'm saying is that you just have to make sure that you have the designs ready ready to go so that you can post them onto your stories, that you can post them onto your actual posts, that you can post them onto your website and make it look clean and organized and consistent. Now, the next thing is your partnerships. Now, partnerships are, anything like a nail salon, or let's say a barber, or a tanning salon, or a physio clinic, massage therapy clinic. Those are the best types of partnerships to have. And when you are friends with the actual owner of the company, or at least the manager, you guys can do some pretty interesting things. So the one thing that we recommend doing is a fishbowl contest. So what you do is, you just basically get like one of those fish bowls that you can find on Amazon for like, I don't know, what are they, like $30 or something? And then you leave that at your partner's front desk with a little stand that has a note on it that says this: win 1 full month of group fitness, personal training, whatever it is. Drawing prize December, whatever the date is. Simply write your name, email, and phone number on the paper provided and drop it into the fishbowl. And then so what ends up happening is this fishbowl ends up collecting with a bunch of these leads, essentially, that you're going to contact later. The more and more full it gets, the more and more curiosity that all the people that are coming to their businesses are going to get. And then now you can contact all these people to bring them in for personal training or group fitness or whatever it is. So the way that you contact all of these people is through 3 emails. The first email is going to be announcing the winner. And then from there, the second email is going to be letting everybody know that they get a 7-day free trial. And then the third email is going to just be a reminder with testimonials. So these emails, this one's going to be going out on Monday, this one's going to be going out on Tuesday, and then this one's going to be going out on Thursday. And so with the first email, you're going to be sending out a text message that goes out maybe 1 to 2 hours later and just says, hey, by the way, we just announced the winner through email. Go check out if you're the winner. The second text message you're going to send is going to just be, hey, by the way, we're giving away a free 7-day trial to anybody who didn't win. So if you want to do a 7-day trial of personal training, group fitness, or whatever, just shoot us a text back. And the third one's also going to be a reminder like, hey, I didn't see that you booked in your appointment yet. Do you want to come in for a no sweat intro so we can book you in for your 7-day trial? And so with this, if you can test it, first test it, of course, put it inside your massage therapy clinic that you are friends with, right? You put it inside there, see how many leads you collect. If you collect 100, I guarantee you're going to be able to get 1 to 2 sales from that, okay? If you want more, right? If you can put like 5 of these out all at the same time and then raffle out maybe like 2 or 3 free months of personal trainer, group fitness, or whatever. So the way that you test this is the first time you ever do it is put it in one location. Test to see how it does. And let's say, for example, you get 100 leads from that one location. By the way, the first time we ran it, I think we got exactly on the dot 70 leads from one location, 1 sale from that. And then if you want, you can do maybe 4 locations all at the same time, right? And you can collect 400 leads, give away 1 or 2 free months to maybe a couple people, maybe 3 people, right? And then see how many people you win from that. You know what the crazy thing is? A lot of people, they end up converting the person who got that free month. So this is well worth to do. Highly recommend this fishbowl contest strategy. And by the way, you don't approach these businesses and say like, hey, I'm giving away free months so I can get more clients. You tell them like, hey, I want to do something nice for your clients and for the local area. What I want to do is give away like a free month of personal training and to all of your clients. So we're just helping out our community and helping out your clients. A lot of business owners are going to look at this and go like, holy crap, I want to help. Like my clients can win a free month of personal training. They're going to think my service is so much more valuable, right? Because now their service is actually improving as well, right? So most people are totally down to do this, especially if you already have some sort of connection with them. The one thing that I want to note is that you have to be really careful about where you put this fishbowl. You're not going to put this fishbowl inside somewhere like a small family-owned grocery store. And the reason why is because you have to be careful about like whether these people can actually afford your service or that they actually care about working out. So typically like a tanning studio, right? People who care about working out and who have disposable income, because like tanning is obviously extra, you don't need that. Or like, let's say like a nail studio or eyelashes, right? Like those kind of places work really well. So the next thing is just having proper signage at your gym. And this is often overlooked, but it's a way that can get you dozens of extra leads from just the traffic around in your area. So we are actually just on a prominent road. We are on the edge of the city actually, but we're on a road that gets tons of traffic. And so we have a giant sign on our building. I think it's like 14 feet wide. wide that looks like this. So it clearly says personal training free for 7 days. It is our offer that's clear as day right there, and then also a QR code. So when people, like there's a stoplight, and so when people are stopped at the stoplight, they can scan the QR code. Obviously, like don't text and drive, but you know, people walking around or whatever, they can scan the QR code and it would take them directly to our website. And our website, by the way, it's built out for the conversion. And so we track this. We actually track this QR code to see how many people click this, and we get like dozens and dozens of people that are scanning this QR code every single month. So make sure you have signage that says what your offer is. And you can always just keep recycling this offer as well. It doesn't have to stay the same. You can say, you know, there's free 7 days, and then you have like a Christmas special and a New Year's special or whatever it is. Just make sure that you have prominent signage that's clear of your offer. So the way that most people design their signage is they just put their name on their building. And the problem with that is that it just doesn't show an offer. The reason why your name is on the building is so that people know what to look for when they're looking for your gym. But you want to catch somebody's eye, show them the offer, and give them a reason to actually go into your gym. Big businesses do this all the time, but small businesses like gyms and stuff, they never do it. Big businesses like Starbucks will do this all the time. They post prominently their offer. They'll say like, hey, it's our pumpkin spice lattes are back, right? But gyms, they never do this stuff. It is such an easy way to just get more clients. So the next organic client getting strategy is your referrals. So a lot of gyms don't have really a referral process. They don't have a way to ask for referrals. They don't have a way to reward the referee. Now, there is one referral strategy that really rewards people for giving referrals, and it makes them want to refer even more. As soon as they get one referral, they get addicted to it. And people who typically like to refer people to businesses tend to do it a lot, and you want to allow them to do it a lot. So I'm going to show you the referral strategy that we use. So these are the posters that we design for our clients. So we have one that's just like for general gym clients, and then we also have one that's more for like martial arts clients. But basically the way that it works is as soon as somebody refers one client, they're going to get 10% off their membership. Once they refer 2, they get 20%. Once they refer 5, they get 50%. So we cap ours at 50%. I don't know why. Maybe we should go for 10, but we never really ever got somebody to refer more than 5 people anyway. But you can go also up to 100% discount. Because imagine that if somebody gives you 10 referrals, wouldn't you want to reward them with a free membership, right? So the way that it works is as long as their person who they referred stays a client, they will continue getting that 10% off. And this works incredibly well. We get like anywhere between 2 to 5 signups per week purely from our referral program. And we are more than happy to give away huge discounts for people who are referring. So you can see here that the person who was referred gets 10% off their first month, but you can do 50% off their first month. You can reward them quite a bit. You can even say your first month free or whatever, because then it will allow the other person to incentivize the person that they're trying to refer to come into the gym. So if you say, hey, by the way, like since you're my friend, if you come into our gym, you get the first month totally for free. That will definitely boost them to come to the gym. So highly, highly recommend running a referral program like this one that highly incentivizes referrals. By the way, if you're liking these videos, we have even more videos for you on our school community. It's a 4-week full program on how to grow your gym without running 6-week challenges or any kind of sleazeball marketing. Go check it out. It's actually free for the very first 100 members. After we hit 100 members, we're going to be charging $97 per month. Go check it out. I'd love to see you there, and we'll see you inside.